The timing is perfect today, so that's great weather-wise. I'm here with the Palm and Dance squad. Say hi, guys. I'll get out of the way. I don't block anybody. Give you your screen time for sure. You guys are going to take the field a little later on, put on a great show, and you got the big game. You excited? Yeah, all right. And it's going to be an interesting day weather-wise because we're starting off a little damp and a little cool. You guys were just shivering before, which was not part of the routine, right? No, okay, I just didn't know if that was your opening move. It will be today, but we'll warm up. We're mostly 50s and 60s, a little damp out here. We're tracking that cold front to the northwest, and you do see rain and thunderstorms well off to the north and northwest of us, but right now the timing's good for the morning. The question is what's coming this afternoon, and there is the possibility of some stronger storms popping up. We do have that slight risk of severe weather across southeastern and south central Wisconsin, as well as a good portion of the northeast, so definitely stay with Fox 6 and Fox Local throughout the day for updates. But as we get the Fox 6 Morning Kickoff up and rolling, we are doing very well. We'll watch for our game time forecast and hope the storms get out of here just in time for the big Battle of the Hammer. The Rockets got this, right? Yeah. Yes, I mean, that's the only answer. We didn't rehearse it. They know the answer. Thank you so much, guys. We'll go right back to the studio. Give them a wave. Yeah, there you go.
All right, Rob, thank you, brother. Okay, we are just hours away from kickoff right here on Spa Post Field, and I got to tell you what, the Rockets are going nuts. They will be defeating, hopefully, as they would put it, the Cudahy Packers in this decades-old rivalry. Are y'all going to defeat the Packers tonight? Yeah! Let's go! There we go, there we go. Here they go, there they go. Come on, come on. This is just a small microcosm of the energy you will see out here tonight at 7 o'clock for the battle for the hammer. We've got the head coach of the football team right here, Coach Nimmer. Brother, a lot is on the line. What are you mostly looking forward to? You haven't seen the Packers since 2023. What's in your mind?
Just what it means to the community and what this game represents for this city and everything, and just so proud. And as you guys see the support that we have out here and the teams here and everything, and every day is a great day to be a Rocket, but tonight's going to be extra special, so we're excited to get after it and renew this rivalry.
Tell me about the preparation for this big night, both physically, mentally, emotionally.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. You know, the kids have done a great job. The credit goes to them and everything. And, you know, frankly, they're ready for this. They're excited, and they wish the game was played right now. We're ready to go.
I want to talk to one of your captains, Captain number 3 or 4. Where are you?
Number 3.
Come up here. Come up here. My man, what's your name?
I'm Bryce.
Bryce, nice to meet you, brother. What are you looking forward to most about tonight? Are you a senior, junior? What's your classification?
Senior.
Senior. Okay, so this is a big night for you.
Yeah.
In your last season.
Night,
yeah. Tell me what's going through your mind, brother.
I'm just looking forward to the game. I'm really excited. Just ready to give it our all out there and try to beat Cudahy.
Yeah.
Keep that hammer for us.
What has it been like, the rivalry, and growing up in this community, playing for this high school? What's that been like, just to kind of watch everybody else rally around a game like tonight?
It's a great feeling. It's really nice to see, have the whole community come out, support us, and we're getting ready for a good night.
So tell me, what are you listening to as you get ready for tonight? What's in your headphones, man? It can be anything.
I don't even... Really anything right now. Yeah. I'm just trying to prepare for the game.
I got you, brother. Nice meeting you, man. Best of luck to you. Coach Nimmer, I'll get you back in here with me. Tell me, what's exactly it like growing up in this community for you? Did you play football here at the high school a long time ago?
So actually, funny enough, I grew up not far down the road in Cudahy. So tonight's an extra special night for me and everything like that. So it's gonna be a good night to be on this side of the rivalry. I can tell you that right now, though.
No kidding, man. No kidding. Hey, what's your advice to your team? What's your message, your advice? How do you get them amped up for a night like tonight?
You know, I think if you got to get amped up at this point, you're not ready. So my team's ready to go and everything. You know, they say the hay's in the barn. We're ready to get after it. It's a great night to be a Rocket, and it's going to be a really fun one out there. So we're ready to go right now.
Okay, brother, I got to ask you this. What's your message to Cudahy? Those of you, that's your community too.
See you soon.
I love it. Hey, man, best of luck tonight, man. Yeah, best of luck to your team as well. All right, Derica and Nicola, I mean, these guys are ready. We're going to send it over to Cramp, I believe, who's got some other wonderful students as well, getting ready for a big game tonight. Cramp, take it away, brother.
Yeah, I'll tell you, Donovan, it's all about that student body and the support that you get from the community, too. And I'm with one guy that knows all about community because he's got some of the youngest players that are up-and-comers in the middle school area. Aaron Hemmons joining us, the 6th grade tackle football team, as well as a wrestling coach. You guys do a great job of supporting each other. And somebody that's a parent of more than, 3 kids, 4 kids? How many do you have now?
4 kids.
All in the system. What's it like knowing that you have like a 6th grader that's out there that's going to be someday playing on varsity football?
It's really cool to be frank. It's awesome. I can't wait to see my boys as they grow up. The head coach Nimmer's done a great job starting the program with the youth and is building it right up.
Yeah, there's a buzz, obviously, for a game like this. What does a rivalry with the Packers do on a Friday night game for South Milwaukee High School?
Oh, it's everything. It's the energy. It's going to be a really cool atmosphere tonight.
I mean, the cool atmosphere already started. I think we kicked it off for you as well. And what a job. And you can show that support by coming out here. But you can see also in the back, not just the families, not just the friends, not the classmates, but you have bands, right? You have theater, you have robotics, the football players. I hope they get a rest later on. As a coach of a team, what do you think the best preparation is for guys that are out, at 6 o'clock in the morning for a game that's later on tonight?
Oh, yeah, they're going to need a little rest, but they're going to be focusing on their playbooks and getting ready. They're going to be prepared for tonight.
Without a doubt, too. Prep time is one thing, but a lot of practice goes into it. Hard work, not only from the students and the players, but also from the coaches. What do you want to say to the team before they kick off the big event later on today? Because this means the world to a lot of varsity players that are playing maybe their last season as seniors and maybe their first season as juniors or even sophomores.
I just wanted to tell them that, they put in the hard work all week at practice. Tonight it's time to have some fun.
Yeah, and I appreciate that. You keep up the great work, Aaron. Thanks for joining us today and bring up those kids and make them stars as well on football as well as wrestling. Derek, as you can see that this crowd is pumped and ready to go. The student body is back in the big game tonight. South Milwaukee High School over here at Bucyrus Field in South Milwaukee. The fans are ready, and will the Rockets maintain and bring the hammer back? We'll find out later on today.
We sure will, and folks are so excited. Look at this. They are already packing the stadium there in South Milwaukee. We are feeling that pregame of Friday night energy in the morning, so it's really going to be a fun morning today. Stick with us. We will be right back. Thanks for waking up with us.
You're watching Weather First with Chief Meteorologist Rob Haswell.
for the first ever Fox 6 Wake Up Morning Kickoff, and we are listening to the cadence right now for the South Milwaukee High School Marching Band. They're getting everybody excited about the big game to come, the Battle for the Hammer, which happens a little later on. And they're going to roll into the South Milwaukee High School song. Right now, it's a really nice morning to be out here. We've got a little bit of sunshine peeking through a few clouds. We're mostly in the 60s, upper 50s, and yes, it's a little dewy. Now, we are tracking some storms for a little later on today, but fortunately going to leave us alone for the morning live kickoff here. Hopefully the timing works out pretty well for later today, because that second round of storms could be a little stronger later this afternoon and this evening. There may even be some severe weather, so if the timing works out, hopefully it'll be perfect for the game. We'll get it out of here, get it wrapped up, and then get the team out on the field for that big Battle of the Hammer. We are live all morning long for the Fox 6 Morning Kickoff. Thank you so much. That's the best band we've ever had.
It sure
today.
is. Yes, that's how you get the morning started, right? And a huge rivalry is being renewed in South Milwaukee, as you can see this morning. The Cudahy Packers are coming to town, kicking off the high school football season against the Rockets. So all morning long, we'll be checking in at Spalt Holtz Field. Stick with us.
This is Fox 6 Sports Director Tim Van Vorn with some rivalry fun facts for you this morning. South Milwaukee and Cudahy have been doing this for a long, long time, playing football since 1922 against each other. South Milwaukee won the first meeting 19-0.
You're watching Weather First with Chief Meteorologist Rob Haswell.
And we are live this morning. South Milwaukee High School. The band is really really rocking this morning. Pretty good for high school kids at this early hour. I got to say, they are crushing it. It is a beautiful blue sky, sunshiny day with just a few clouds around us. Now, that may not be the case everywhere. In fact, it's kind of hazy down at the airport, and we are tracking some storms from the north and northwest for later on today. We will be tracking that, and meteorologist Lisa Michaels will be up with Sky Vision Plus in a bit. It's a very dewy start. Those are relatively low dew points, but the air temperature is not far from it, so you're going to feel that as you head out the front door. And maybe a bit of a chill in the air for this time of year. We're crossing our fingers, and the timing works out for the big game tonight. We'll be tracking those storms very, very closely, though. Again, we're here live all morning long from South Milwaukee High School for our first time ever kickoff event. I'm about to go see if I can learn a cheer from the cheer squad. Donovan, what's going on over there?
Dude, let me tell you what, I'm over here jamming to the band playing. It's a party for sure. The party has definitely started. Listen, speaking of party, we've got everybody's favorite hype women on the field here, getting it ready for what's going to be an electric night on Spalthouse Field here. We've got Jessie and the rest of the cheerleaders over here ready to make some noise, ready to hype up the crowd. I got to ask you, Jessie, what is the best part of A, being a cheerleader, but on a night like tonight where a huge rivalry game is at stake?
I think the best thing is just having the spirit. I mean, we really carry the spirit within the school, and I think a lot of people have grown to love us and, you know, learn our cheers, learn our chants, you know, go along with us, even when we're down, you know, not having a good night maybe, but we're all going to still be positive. We're still going to cheer on our football players. And yeah, and I think my favorite part about being a cheerleader is just the team. The team, like, I love a good team. We're all very nice here. We're all very supportive, and yeah, I just love it.
Tell me this, do you have any new cheers you're debuting tonight by any chance?
I don't know if we have any new ones, but I think so. I think we do have a few ones. So they might have to catch on, might have to learn a few things.
Okay, well, speaking of learning a few things, apparently you and the rest of your team are going to teach Rob and me a cheer. Look, I was like, hey, is it easy? Like, I don't know. We'll find out. We'll find out how easy it is. So we will defer to you. I'm going to hold the microphone as we try to make this work. Okay. But you're our teacher. We're going to learn from y'all. Let's see if we can keep up, Rob.
Right. We don't have any palms, but we'll do our best.
Okay.
Yeah, fair.
So we're just going to start off with 1, 2, and then so 1, 2, R-O, clap, clap, C-K, clap, clap, E-T, clap, clap, S, go Rockets.
All right, wait, run it back.
On S we clap, and we go Rockets.
Go Rockets. Okay.
I did the
Should
wrong
we try
one.
that a few more times?
We should. Yeah. We should. I don't think we're ready to debut it in all of its glory yet. Okay, run it back for me.
1, 2,
R-O, C-K, E-T, S, go Rockets. R-O, okay.
C-K.
How we doing, Rob? E-T, go Rockets. What's that word between something? Go Rockets.
There's a beat there.
Yeah. R-O-C-K-E-T.
So basically, yeah, you're just clapping 2 times, and then you S.
S, go Rockets. That's what it is. Okay. I think we're ready. You got to spell the whole word. I'm like using both of my brain, like trying to remember the dance and the lyrics. No cheat codes at all. Okay, is it okay if I set this down maybe so I can free my hands maybe for a little bit? Actually, I'll give it to my producer, Sarah. My manager, Sarah. Okay, you ready?
1, 2,
R-O,
C-K,
E-T, S, go Rockets. Hey! C-K. I was ready to E-T, S, go Rockets.
I keep doing the wrong arm.
Come on. Thank you, Sarah. All right, well, they taught us a cheer. We'll be definitely running it back a couple times, so next time you see us, we can do it full out in all of its glory. Derica and Nicola, we can take it back to work. Oh, yeah.
They're doing the cheer over here. They got us pumped.
They remix it for us, Derica and Nicola.
Yes. Oh, that was fun. They're doing good out there, though.
Yeah, they got the energy, and the sun's coming up, so, you know, no needing the raincoat umbrella right now, and I'm hoping we can hold that off, Derek, for the game. That's going to be the big thing. But, you know, they got the energy. We're bringing the good vibes this morning, and we're going to continue to track what we have in store for the rest of the day today. Yes, if you're heading out the door shortly, we are seeing a little more cloud cover, looking to be partly cloudy to mostly cloudy in some locations, just depending on where you are, but no rain, no storms. currently. We are watching round one already moving through central portions of Wisconsin up into Door County, and it may be a little loud for some areas further north near Fond du Lac. Sheboygan definitely could be seeing those darker looking clouds off in the distance. Most of what we are tracking, though, is nothing right now. Even though we have a couple of areas with green spots on radar, we still have drier air, so it is evaporating prior to reaching the ground. What we have to see is if we can have a continuation of some showers and thunderstorms, maybe in some of our northern and western counties as the morning progresses. But we don't expect a lot this morning, so that means there is a bigger threat for strong to severe storms this afternoon and into tonight. So we are officially now under a slight risk instead of a marginal risk like what we had yesterday. A slight risk is going to lead to a higher chance of maybe dealing with a couple stronger storms later on today. Now, threats, at least the biggest hazards, will be damaging winds and large hail, and the tornado threat is low, but it's not zero. So we'll have a little more spin in the atmosphere today in terms of our wind shear that could help prompt maybe a tornado or two. Let's break that down on Sky Vision Plus. Again, looking to watch what happens this morning, because the more rain and storms we have, and especially the more cloud cover, that could limit convection later on. But based on the current trends, we might only see a very minimal amount of shower and storm activity into the early afternoon. That could allow better chances of some stronger storms to start flaring up from 2 to 3 o'clock, and we'll be watching as we head through the rest of the day then until 6 to 8 o'clock for those storms to really intensify and move through southeast Wisconsin. So we will have to watch more of a higher threat potential for storms later on today and into tonight. But once we see those storms move out of here, things will definitely settle down more so this evening. When that cold front moves through, winds will shift out of the north heading into Saturday, but there's going to be a weak secondary front following behind it that might spark up an isolated shower or a storm. Most of Saturday, though, is looking to remain dry, and we'll continue to have a drier Sunday as well. We're waking up with 57 degrees right now in West Bend, 61 in Waukesha, 63 in Milwaukee. Temperature is not bad. In fact, it's a little cool out there, not only temperature-wise, but lower dew points at times may bring you some goosebumps like it did to me. We are going to hang on to some cooler temps this morning, but quickly warming into some of the upper 70s, maybe a few low 80s today. Then when the showers and storms look to kick in, our temperatures will be cooling through the afternoon. Looking still to get muggy today, but the big change is by the weekend. You certainly can see temperatures dropping back into the mid-70s Sunday, Monday, before we get back to the 80s with more storms during the middle of next week. We'll have more news and weather coming up after the break.
Fox Wake Up News, Milwaukee's most trusted morning news show.
I may be singing the wrong song. Just kidding. I thought you were playing something that was in my mind. It's not. Nevertheless, this band sounds amazing here at South Milwaukee High School. We are all getting ready for an incredible night at 7 o'clock. It is a huge rivalry game on the line. South Milwaukee Rockets versus the Cudahy Packers. Rob and I are sitting here with the band director here. This is Ryan, everybody. So I know it's a little bit loud, Ryan. What are you looking forward to, man? This is your first football night playing at the helm of this incredible band here. What's going through your mind? This is a big night for you all.
It's exciting. You know, it's one, the first night of the season, but two, having such a big rivalry on the first game. I'm really, really excited to see the culture and everything that goes on in South Milwaukee football.
Nice, nice.
And it's amazing how many kids were able to get up early. You know, these kids are the same ones that are dozing off, right? But they are here and they are jazzed. And you can tell the energy is, I mean, it's just organic.
Yeah, I mean, I'm so grateful to have so many kids that are this dedicated and willing. And they got up at 4:30 in the morning. How many kids do you know that are willing to do that? You know, it's awesome.
So, Ryan, you were telling me this is your first kind of a band job, fresh out of college for you, and you've never played a football game, high school football game, this one in particular. So this is huge, not only for the band behind you, but for you personally. Can you share how meaningful that is for you?
You know, it's just been such a great experience here, and I'm just grateful to have so many awesome parents and so many awesome kids that are willing to make this experience so good. So I'm looking forward to it.
All right, Rob, are you ready to maybe learn how to play an instrument other than what you already know how to play?
Well, yeah, there is no guitar in a marching band, so I am totally a fish out of water here. But I have a lucky charm. I have Jax here with me.
Go.
This is the very unofficial non-mascot of the band, mostly just the saxophone player, Emma, and he's going to help me. He's my spirit stuffy, and he's going to help me out here a little bit.
There we go.
We got the sticks, right?
We got the
Absolutely.
sticks. So we will follow you on our way to the drum line here. One of my favorite parts of the band. Kind of reminds me of the movie Drumline.
Good movie.
It's a good movie, and unlike Nick Carter's character, I've got to learn how to play. It's my first time. Okay, so I'm going to hand my microphone off. So you have to help us. I don't even know how to hold these things correctly.
That's all right. You're going to hold them straight forward. Charlie, can you show them kind of how it looks like?
Absolutely. All right, Charlie, we're following you.
You're going to hear the beat in the bass drum. Just follow the beat.
Okay.
All right? All right, drum line. 5, 6, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stand groove. 1, 2. Stand groove. Ready, go.
Tell if I'm hindering or helping.
It's helping. It's helping. Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're going to keep learning, trying our best, trying our hand at the drums here. I can't promise we're going to sound as good as these people do, but we'll give it our shot. We'll give it our best. For now, we're going to toss it back over really quickly to Rocket here. Hold on, guys. Wait a minute. We've got a special appearance here. Rocket, it's going to be quite an amazing evening tonight. I know you're pumped up. I know you're excited. Getting ready to blast off against the Cudahy Packers tonight at 7 here at Spathos Field. It's going to be absolutely electric. Can't wait. Ronnie Rocket, everybody. Ronnie Rocket in the flesh. I love it. Derek, Nicola, we'll see you guys on the other side of the break.
With stories that matter to you, this is Fox 6 Wake Up News.
Good morning and welcome back to Fox 6 Wake Up. We are in the midst of our Fox 6 Morning Kickoff Live. We're going back out to South Milwaukee where a rivalry matchup starts the high school football season for the Rockets. They take on the Cudahy Packers tonight, but before then we hand it off to Donovan Long, Rob Haswell, and Brian Cramp for our 6 o'clock, 6:30 right now, Morning Kickoff. Guys, it's been so much fun out there. I'm loving the energy. They're great.
Yeah, the energy is through the roof, Derek. I mean, you're a mom of 2. I had 3 high schoolers. So the energy at this hour for this age group is pretty impressive. You guys are having a lot of fun, right? Yeah! Woo! It's the big battle for the hammer game tonight, so that's going to be an important forecast for us as well. Let's take a look at what's happening. We're really lucky right now. It's nice and dry. It's a little cloudy. It's definitely dewy and maybe a little cooler than some of the folks here expected, but it is starting to warm slightly. We're at 63 right now at Milwaukee's Mitchell International, which isn't too far down the road from where I'm standing, and 61 at Waukesha. Now, we'll be tracking some of this rain and thunderstorm activity through the day today, running well out ahead of that cold front, and that looks to arrive more late in the day and perhaps another round in the afternoon and evening, and then the timing becomes, crucial for game time here. Some of those storms later today could be fairly strong to possibly severe. There is that slight risk. We're live from the Fox 6 Morning Kickoff all morning long here from South Milwaukee High School. Let's go check in with Donna. What's going on over there?
Hey, my man. Yeah, we are standing in the place where the Rockets will take off tonight at 7 o'clock. And listen, as the football team prepares to battle it out with their rival, the Cudahy Packers, there are some other teammates preparing to perform on a different stage.
I played nose tackle.
Meet Catcher Uhrig and Damari Robinson. They are teammates turned castmates. They are both involved in the school's theater program. Damari's first show was Little Shop of Horrors last fall. His first production with Catcher was Hello Dolly this past spring. Through the process, Catcher says he discovered something different about himself.
I learned that I can sing. Never really noticed it, I always be singing in my car, but I never thought it was nothing.
Both actors admit they are not the stereotypical jocks who only stay on their turf. It is why they're using their experience to encourage other athletes to challenge themselves.
Do it. I feel like with the student athlete background especially, there's already that discipline and motivation and perseverance inside of you, so it just translates very well to the theater background.
Okay, so both of those fellas say they plan to perform an audition for the upcoming production, Mr. Burns, and the other production, Frozen, which you will find in the upcoming school year. And guess what, guys? One of those fellas right here, Damari, right beside me. Brother, talk to me. Okay, so I would say the grit is probably the same, despite you being on 2 different stages. Talk to me about that process.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So the work, it stays the same, wake up, just wanted to put my best foot forward in everything I do. So let it be going to practice, bringing the intensity there, going to rehearsals, bringing the intensity there, making sure I'm watching film for football, making sure I'm reading my scripts for theater. The intensity still stays the same, putting my best foot forward.
What is it like to look out maybe in the crowd and sometimes see your teammates or other peers around you just coming out to show their love and support for what you're doing as well?
Definitely makes everything a lot easier seeing a friendly face in the crowd, First time on stage, when you don't know anybody in the crowd, can get very overwhelming just seeing faces you don't know. So seeing a friendly face or two, seeing a bunch of teammates makes everything a whole lot easier. Just lets you let your guard down, become more comfortable. Yeah.
What I think is fascinating, right? I think societally, you typically don't see football players also in theater, but not here at South Milwaukee. There's a really nice commonality that you share amongst other clubs and organizations here. Can you speak to that for me a little bit?
Oh, yeah, we're blessed to have that. So for me, there was another football player, Ada Molina. He sort of set the tone for football players doing theater. So after seeing his performance in Chicago, I definitely knew that's something that I wanted to do. So me coming out here, even though it's not traditionally what people do, I feel like it's I feel like I've been accepted in both communities, coming into theater, being a new actor. A little nervous coming in, afraid of making mistakes. I was accepted with open arms. Everyone was supportive of me, whether I made a mistake. Everyone supported me when I did my best. With football, everyone supported me when I, make a play, make a good block. So it's nice having support from both sides. Even though it's not traditionally what people do, everyone comes together like it does belong.
Man, and I think that's a wonderful thing, man. It really is a blessing. Talk to me real quickly. How do you prepare to go on stage?
Oh yeah. It's very mental. We have like a tech week before, so we go over everything live. So you're sort of prepared to go on the stage. The jitters, they come naturally for me. I just shake off the jitters. I just focus on what I'm doing, pretend there's no one else in the crowd. And once you get like your first laughter or first crowd reaction, that's when you're able to like be like, okay, these people are enjoying what I'm doing. And, it lets you want to put more for it. The energy feeds into you almost.
That's so motivating. Did you know you could sing before you tried out?
Absolutely not. Miss Fleming told my science teacher, she told me in the morning before I auditioned, she said, Damari, you seem like you could sing. How about you audition? I was like,
you're like, okay.
I didn't think I could sing. So I went out there, auditioned, didn't think much, and apparently I can sing. So
what do you sing in the car? What are you listening to? What are you blasting in the house? What's that look like?
I'm blasting Katy Perry, Party in the USA, California Girls.
Come on. Yeah,
trying to have fun in the car, build up the energy. I listen to a little bit of Drake, Tupac. I like 90s rap.
Come on, say
Deftones, so.
Yeah, you got a very versatile playlist, man. I love it, brother. Damari, thank you so much, man.
Of course.
Best of luck to you tonight on the field and, of course, in the upcoming productions on stage.
Appreciate it. Thank
you. Got it, my man. Derica, we'll send it right back to you.
Multi-talented, so many ways, all of them. Jonathan, thank you so much. Taking a live look outside right now. The high school football season is now underway. We're looking live at South Milwaukee High School, where we are kicking off a new season with the heated rivalry. The Cudahy Packers face off with the South Milwaukee Rockets tonight. We'll have more details on the long-awaited matchup coming up next. And we are live this morning for the next couple of hours with your FOX 6 Morning Kickoff.
Hey, Fox 6 Sports Director Tim Van Voren, thinking back to when I said Tim Van Voren TV6, like one of the first high school football games I ever covered for the station, 1990, Cudahy over South Milwaukee, 7-6. Jerry Bowe, the head coach, the legendary Hall of Famer, Kerry Vinay on that staff. Those were the days of the Purple Haze.
You're watching Weather First with Chief Meteorologist Rob Haswell.
And we are live for the Fox 6 Morning Kickoff at South Milwaukee High School. Getting ready for the big game. We got the mascot Rocket who's about to blast off. There you go. Woo! Got all of the fine folks here. We got the team. We got the supporters. Everybody's got a different sign up there. And what we don't have right now is rain, which we're pretty happy about. We are tracking some rain to our north and west, but right now it's really nice out here on the field and getting ready for all the excitement later on today. We are a little bit on the dewy side, but temperatures are starting to come away from the dew point, so that's improving steadily. And like I said, so far so good when it comes to precipitation. We are, though, tracking that for a little later on today. We'll likely see some kind of midday and then another round later this evening. We'll have more on that coming up with Lisa Michaels and Sky Vision Plus. Timing will be everything, of course, for game time a little later on. All right, let's go check in with Donovan this morning. Donna, where are you?
Hey, my man, we're at Spothos Field here, where in a matter of hours, we're going to see the Cudahy Packers and the South Milwaukee Rockets go head-to-head in a very historic battle, which, as you know, dates back to 1922. We're talking 100 years, folks. That's how long this community has been really rallying around both schools, which, by the way, we should note, are just 3 miles apart. However, if you want to check out the game tonight, it's going to be a breeze getting here. You can also bring cash with you if you want to use, the old-school way of paying for things. So check this out. The field is off of Oak Creek Parkway, just off of 15th Avenue in South Milwaukee. Tickets, if you're wondering, $5 for the adults, $4 for the students, and $2 for the kids 12 and younger. So a lot at stake, a lot on the line at 7 o'clock tonight. The Hammer. Okay, that's the iconic traveling trophy. It will go home tonight to either winner. Can we see South Milwaukee retain it, or are they going to have to surrender it to the Packers, the Cudahy Packers? So what we can tell you is that this battle is up for grabs, okay? These two teams have not played each other since 2023, and they are going to have to duke it out to see if this trophy remains here in South Milwaukee, or again, as I mentioned, goes back to the Cudahy Packers. So here's where we want your input. We've got a poll coming up for you. We want to ask you who is going to take home the Hammer tonight. There it is. If you look at your screen, do the Cudahy Packers finally get the revenge 3 years in the making, or does South Milwaukee hang on to it for a fourth time in a row? Oh, it's a 50-50 shot here. I'm looking at the screen. Okay, it's anyone's game at this point, according to the poll. Okay, so if you want to vote, just go to fox6now.com/poll, or you can scan that fancy QR code right there on your screen. It looks like some folks are already voting. 75, 78, 80% South Milwaukee up, and it keeps on growing from there. And with that, folks, I got to talk about the bad boy right here in all of its glory. This is the Hammer that they're going to battle for. Can this bad boy right here remain here at South Milwaukee? That's the big $1 million question. Or is it going to have to go to the Cudahy Packers? And as you can tell, it's painted on both sides. So no matter who wins, their team, their colors, they will be represented depending on which way this Hammer goes tonight. So Derica and Nicola, as you saw on the poll, South Milwaukee's leading right now, but we'll have to check in throughout the broadcast to see how that may change potentially.
All right, Donovan, I'm in it. I'm voting. So we're just going to see how that number continues to go throughout the morning. So far, we're looking at South Milwaukee Rockets 73%.
There we
Cudahy
go.
Packers 26%. So folks are also looking at the percentage of rain today. Eyes are to the skies.
The rain and storms are going to be the big story of today, especially if it'll impact game time or not. What we are noticing right now is, a little more cloud cover out there. Partly cloudy to mostly cloudy, depending on where you are. But at least we are not seeing any rain on the parade as they are getting ready on the home turf there for the Rockets. It may be a little different looking skywise as we head through the rest of the day, and we're going to talk about it because we're already tracking morning convection from La Crosse into the UP, and this is just round 1 of 2 that potentially could impact us. The second round could develop a little closer to this cold front later on today. So we're waking up with mainly dry conditions, a little more cloud cover in our northern northern counties, and again, can't rule out a few showers moving into western portions of Fond du Lac County shortly. There is the potential of a few more showers or storms moving into these areas as we head into the next several hours, but I don't think everyone is going to see rain. And what we have to watch for is what happens after this first round, because if we don't see a lot of rain and storms and we see enough sunshine, we could re-energize the atmosphere and destabilize it for some stronger activity later on today. So the big change from last night to this morning, our outlook now has been bumped up to a slight risk. And if we do see some of those stronger afternoon and evening storms, we will have to watch for damaging winds. Large hail's also a possibility, as well as a tornado threat, which is on the low end, but it is still there. So we'll be monitoring things closely through the day. Let's break this down on Sky Vision Plus. We're going to continue again to track some areas, especially our northern and western counties, for some showers and storms that could continue to move through to the lakefront until the early lunch period. We are not expected to see any severe weather with this first round, but we will be watching how the atmosphere starts to turn out for round 2, which is likely to develop around 2-3 o'clock and continue to spread through southeast Wisconsin through 6 to 8 o'clock at night. So that is going to be around kickoff time for the games for a lot of football games tonight. And it's these storms we'll have to watch that could pack a punch for some strong to severe thunderstorms. Now things will calm down a little bit earlier tonight. Again, after that, we will start to see the front move through. So winds coming out of the north heading into Saturday, that will keep us a little bit drier and things calm starting off the weekend. There is going to be a secondary cold front, a weak one at that, moving through Saturday afternoon. So that could try to spark up a few additional light showers or storms, but not looking to have anything out of control with that second round. For this morning, while we are dry and comfortable, we're a little bit cooler as well. We have temperatures at 55 in West Bend to 63 in Milwaukee. We're going to continue to track our temperatures today, pushing into the upper 70s to low 80s for some. What Sky Vision is trying to do is cool off some of the areas that could see additional cloud cover and storms early on. But again, we'll have to wait and see of where things will spark up. For the weekend ahead, though, besides a small chance on Saturday, we really look to have a pleasant and mostly dry weekend. And take a look at our temps dropping into the mid 70s on Sunday and Monday. Low dew points going to be beautiful before we crank up the humidity, crank up the heat, and bring back more storms by Wednesday.
All right, some good news here because it is game day in South Milwaukee. Our Fox 6 Morning Kickoff coverage continues. Tonight, the Rockets take on their longtime rival, the Cudahy Packers. But before you take you to the gridiron, Brian Cramp has a look at something else happening at the high school. Hey, Brian.
Yeah, usually, in the stands in the football games, they're cheering with the crowd. Here, it's a different type of crowd in their Performing Arts Center. Let's reveal what's behind the curtain. Guys, it is the theater group. Some of the students are going to be joining us, and they have some Rocket pride as well here. We're back live from South Milwaukee, of course, to show off their talents as well. It's coming up next on Fox 6 Wake Up.
All right, so we are going back to high school all morning long on Wake Up. Two football rivals are facing off tonight in South Milwaukee, but that's not all the drama happening this fall. Brian Cramp is at South Milwaukee High School with a preview of what the theater crew is bringing to life. Hey, Brian.
And they're bringing a lot to life here on this stage. I have to say that's an impressive stage as well. My goodness, Tim, this PAC is phenomenal. Tell me a little bit about it as we look around.
Yeah, we are incredibly spoiled. I think we've got one of the nicest facilities in southeast Wisconsin. So this is the South Milwaukee Performing Arts Center. Seats almost 800 people. It's the result of a referendum about 20 years ago, and there's a really great, unique partnership between the city and the school district and the PAC that just makes all of this happen, that brings in touring acts in addition to having all of our school stuff here.
Yeah, and those touring acts actually get some of the students helping as well, which is pretty impressive that they can get their start not only on stage in high school, but also work and get paid as a job as well. So for you guys, you have how many students total? And I guess what are they doing?
Across one of our bigger productions, we probably have 80 to 90 students. They could be on stage, they could be backstage building the sets, they could be in the booth over there doing the sound and lighting. We've got hair and makeup, we've got costumes. They're doing everything. A
little bit of everything too. You know, with the students, you used to be a student here. You were in the theater program. That was back in 2006. You've been doing this. This is your 9th season. What can we look forward to this year as one of the, is it a musical, theatrical performance?
We have 2 shows coming up this year. Our fall play is called Mr. Burns. It has a little bit of a Simpsons twist to it, where basically we're seeing a Simpsons episode getting repeated, you know, around a fire, and then like how it evolves over the course of 75 years as their society kind of changes. But then in the spring, which a lot of people are excited about, our musical is going to be Frozen. So very exciting.
Ooh, there you go. You guys ready for Frozen? Just put your hands up, guys. Who's going to be a part of Frozen? The hands are going up. All of them want to be a part of Frozen. Now, Ixie, you spoke up early on, and you talked about last year, one of the phenomenal performances you guys did was Chicago. We have some footage for that. Talk about why it was so special, not only to you, but the entire group.
Well, for a lot of the students here, it was one of our first shows or one of our starting shows, and it was truly a show that we all had to connect with. It was so lighting heavy and booth heavy, and also actor heavy too, and set heavy as well. But it was really such a fun show, and we connected so much off stage easily that it really just shined on stage so well. And it was such a fun show. It's always the show that we're all like, oh, I miss Chicago. Like, that was so much fun, and it was so dance heavy.
It's got to be fun too for you guys as well when it really resonates with you. It could be a performance, it could be a song, it could be just a memory. Maybe you saw it when you were younger. And I know that this is a tight group. And Addie, you are as far as the thespian group goes, you're kind of what? Are you in charge of that, or what's your president? What's your role as president?
I basically run the meetings and I lead the group.
And when you lead the group, do you make them perform? Like,
no, I don't make them perform, but as a stage manager, I run the house and I run the show. Yeah. Because it's student-led, so I open the house. But as thespian president, I basically kind of enforce just like setting up concessions and doing raffle baskets.
A lot.
Well, yeah, a lot. And also just make sure that people are like doing things.
Yeah, you're okay to be like a director or producer. Yes, that's your role. And I know there's some guys and more girls over here that are doing a lot. You could tell that you guys are supporting the big game later on tonight. A lot of these individuals play 2 sports. We're here from it was Amari earlier on. Was that
Damari?
Damari, who is doing both football as well as theater. Anything else you want to throw in there before we toss it back? Literally, like toss it back to the football field.
No, I just, it's so great that you guys are here, because I think, you know, a strong theater program as well as strong sports programs highlight just all of the awesome things that happen within a school culturally. It's all about bringing people together and having a lot of fun.
Awesome. Well, we appreciate you guys being here. We will literally toss it back to the field as we go here. It is the morning kickoff live from South Milwaukee, even in the theater. They're doing great things, guys.
With stories that matter to you. This is Fox 6 Wake Up News.
Well, good morning, everybody, and thanks for joining us here on Fox 6 Wake Up on a Friday. As you probably noticed if you've been watching our show, this is not just any Friday here on Wake Up. Yeah, this is our first Friday kickoff, and we are having so much fun going live for you from South Milwaukee High School. Our Donovan Long and Rob Haswell and Brian Cramp are there live all morning long as the Rockets get ready for a rivalry game. This is a big one, guys. You know that. Against Cudahy tonight. This is a party. I'm getting FOMO. I want to be out there with you.
Well, Nicola, you are certainly here in spirit. We are so excited to be in this environment with so many wonderful students and staff members. We are all getting you ready for what's going to be a glorious rivalry game against the Cudahy Packers and the South Milwaukee Rockets. This is a rivalry, Nicola, that stretches back to 1922, 100 years ago. So a lot is at stake tonight at 7 o'clock. Well, we will determine who is going to be the winner of the battle for the hammer. So we're just going to have to wait and see if the South Milwaukee Rockets can retain the hammer, if they can hold on to it, or if they're going to have to surrender it for it to go to the Cudahy Packers. But there's a lot happening in the meantime. We're getting you ready, getting you excited, getting you hyped up. We're going to get a check of the forecast, though, because we are pulling for some great weather. Rob, what's it looking like outside, my man?
Well, we've been very happy with what we have this morning, and we'll be watching closer to game time to see if things start to pop. But I'm really excited because it's kind of a reunion for me. I'm going to introduce you to some former future forecasters here in a second. But yes, great start to the day with some sunny breaks. It is a little damp this morning, a lot of dew, and the dew points are definitely noticeable. The air temperatures are starting to come up nicely, though. They're getting up into the 60s, so a little bit more comfortable out here on the playing field as well. Those storms that we're tracking are still well off to our northwest and are not really a threat for where we're standing here in South Milwaukee for this morning, but they will be watched for midday with another round possible later in the day, and there is that slight risk of severe storms, so we'll be watching very, very closely. Tune back in and stay with us through Fox Local and, of course, online to get updates on that. In the meantime, what an amazing morning we have. And yes, like I said, a little reunion here. We have all of the cheerleaders in behind. And amongst the cheer team here is
Layla
and
Taylor.
And you guys were both future forecasters back in the day. How old were you at the time?
I was 9. I was 7.
All right. Do you remember it fondly, I hope?
Yes. I remember.
You remember all of the tricks of the trade?
I remember doing the audition, and I taught you like some karate moves because I was in Taekwondo at the time.
Oh, all right. Yeah, I like to get a little training for self-defense. You never know. And in the future, you're hoping to go into the medical field?
Yes, I am.
A brain surgeon, I'm hearing, and then crime prevention, right?
Yeah, something in law enforcement.
So maybe head of the FBI and future brain surgeon. You don't know. It all starts with future forecasters. So thanks, guys. It's good to see you again. Let's go check in with Dono.
Rob, thank you, sir. Okay, look, as you know, as anyone knows, age ain't nothing but a number. Actually, just ask Coach Druckry. Okay, look, he's the head boys and girls cross-country coach, the head girls track coach, but around these parts, y'all, he's a legend.
Coach Druckry has been coaching at South Milwaukee High School for 55 years. His love for the sport, the kids, other coaches, and the exercise it brings has kept him going. The coach has hit major milestones throughout his career. He says he came close to qualifying for the Olympics in the 70s twice, and even set a world record in the 40-year age group for the 110-meter hurdles and 400-meter hurdles. Coach kept hurdling until he was 70, and while that is impressive, he wants what he does off the track to be his legacy.
Well, I hope by my example, I still work out 5 days a week. I try to be on time, courteous. I know that's my wife tells me that, but hopefully it rubs off. You don't know, and hopefully they know a little bit about my background, but hopefully I inspire them just to do their best all the time.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the man, the myth, the legend, Coach Stan Druckry right beside me. Brother, thanks for joining us this morning. Talk to me about how do you stay so young in health and in mind? What's the biggest secret here?
I think it's being consistent, working out almost 5 days a week, and just being involved with the young people makes a big difference. Difference.
You told me that you feel like you're sometimes in your 30s or 40s. How do you maintain that?
It's just, I think, a mental attitude, and again, just being around younger people really helps. Working with the kids every day, it's a great opportunity.
It's really great to see the different parts of the athletic department support other parts. You've got the track and cross country and your representation supporting the football team tonight. What does this represent, the rivalry game, for you? As long as you've been here 55 years, which, by the way, is amazing, man.
I appreciate that.
Yes.
Yeah, the rivalry with Cudahy is just awesome. And seeing it for 55 years, the pack stands, the kids, it's great to see. And hopefully it continues for another 55.
What is so fascinating and inspiring to me is that you were telling me that you stopped hurdling at 70 years old. You're 79 now. What has that been like to hear other people say, I want to be like Coach Druckreich. He's a legend. He's the man. What does that do for you?
It keeps you going. Wake up in the morning, think, well, people kind of expect it. I should do it, get out there, and it's worked well. It's just being able to do it. I'm really blessed that I've been healthy and able to do those kind of things.
Yes, yes. Good health is such a blessing, as we all know, my friend. Tell me this, what is your message, your advice to the football team tonight?
Just give it your best. That's what we ask the kids all the time. Give us your best today, and then things will work out.
Wonderful.
So you do it.
Coach Druckreich, it is such a pleasure, man. It was a great time meeting you.
Thank you very much.
And thank you for helping us celebrate a huge day for South Milwaukee.
It is awesome, isn't it?
It is so awesome. Okay, check this out. Coach Druckreich is one of 3 athletic pillars in this community, and I want to show you why. He shares the name of the track and field with another gentleman. You probably should see it on your screen here in just a few minutes, but I want to bring your attention to it. We've got some incredible video here. So he shares a name with Mark Hoffman. We're going to get into who he is, okay? Hoffman coached football here at South Milwaukee in 1990. We know he became the head coach a year later in 1991. There he is. His plaque is on the screen for you. The school credits him for helping his team win over 24 conference championships and coaching over 100 Rockets to state meet appearances, including multiple state champions. And then I want to introduce you to the 3rd pillar of the athletic community here. Here's the man here, William Spathos. The football stadium at the high school bears his name. This is his plaque you're seeing on your screen now. He was the head football coach from 1953 to 1982. And the school here credits him for 150 wins, y'all, 96 losses, 6 ties. It gets better, leading to 7 conference championships and 1 undefeated season. So you know the football players, the runners, the band, they are in good company around those 3 pillars of the community here. And it just goes to show there's so much love and support for athleticism in this community, but also here at South Milwaukee High School. Which brings us to our Insta poll. If you can, feast your eyes on this. So we want to know, who do you think is going to take home the hammer tonight? Is it going to be South Milwaukee? Can they retain it? Or do they have to surrender it to the Cudahy Packers? So you can vote on our website right now, or you can scan that fancy QR code on your screen. It looks like our viewers are saying the Rockets are overwhelmingly going to take home, or rather keep, the hammer here and not have to give it back to the Cudahy Packers. We know the last time that both teams met was in 2023, where the Rockets defeated the Packers 44-8. So it stands to reason that the Packers may be out for blood tonight, guys. So we'll see what happens starting at 7 o'clock right here on Spathos Field, right here at South Milwaukee. We'll send it back to you.
And it is a Fox 6 Future Forecaster Friday. We have Kirsten here today in the studio with us. We are getting ready, and she's going to knock your socks off with a great weather forecast. We'll have more coming up.
You're watching Weather First with Chief Meteorologist Rob Haswell.
Junior Rockets. All right, we're live this morning from South Milwaukee High School, getting geared up for the big game today, the battle for the hammer. We have the actual South Milwaukee Rockets, and the Junior Rockets are over here as well. One day these guys will be these guys, and these guys used to be these guys. That's how that whole thing works. Let's talk about our day today, because we're starting off so amazingly well. Beautiful sunshine peeking through the clouds, a little bit of haze at Mitchell. It's a little cool and damp out here, but that's okay. We are tracking some rain and thunderstorms, though. We'll likely get around through the midday and maybe a secondary round this afternoon and this evening. The key with that will be to watch to see if the atmosphere kind of resets and recharges. Meteorologist Lisa Michaels will have more on that coming up for you in just a bit. I was just talking to the team. You're okay to play in the rain on a wet field?
Yeah.
Yeah? Just gets a little slippery, you were saying?
Yeah, it does get a little slippery.
Right. But no matter what, you're going to get the big W, right?
Yeah.
All right, good. They're saving the energy for later in the game. All right, let's go back to Nicola.
All right, sounds great, Rob. Thank you. This is so fun. All right, guys, it is time now to find out who is turning 6. Feels funny to be doing this alone, but here we go. Let's get this party started with Sana in Milwaukee. She likes swimming, being the line leader, and she also likes all things girly. Happy birthday to you. All right, and happy birthday to Josiah in Milwaukee. He likes playing with his Hot Wheels, big dinosaurs guy, and he also likes to blow bubbles. Daniel in Menominee Falls is ready to party today. Okay, this kid looks like he has got himself a personality. He likes art, owls, and playing video games with his siblings. Jacoby in Milwaukee turning the big 06 today. He likes to travel. He loves Christmas. Me too, bud. And Pokemon. Leo in Wales is sailing into 6 today. Look at this. We've got a captain here. He likes going on a boat and swimming, playing with his friends, and Minecraft. Awesome. Good to see you wearing that life jacket, too. Always got to keep it safe. We are celebrating Journey in Milwaukee. She likes to read, play with her cousins, and also do a little Roblox. A big happy birthday to Aiden in Milwaukee. He loves to swim. He also likes Roblox, and he likes to play with Pikachu. 6 cheers for Sloan in Pewaukee. She likes gymnastics, playing with her little sister, and swimming. It is a celebration for Kevon in Milwaukee. He likes to play with his toy cars, his tablet, and he's a big fan of going to the park. Samia turning 6 today. Peace to you, lady. She likes to draw, color, and play with her siblings. I wonder how many siblings she has. Awesome. Cake and candles this morning for Colton in Pewaukee. He likes building Legos, going swimming, and playing with his friends. Athena in Racine, I love this name, is smiling for her 6th birthday today. She loves to play outside. She loves to draw, and she likes to be with her family. It's the big day for Charlotte in Franklin. Happy birthday to you, Miss Charlotte. She likes art, Legos, and playing outside. Amelia in Caledonia, turning the big 06 today as well. She loves to spend time with her family, go to the zoo, and watch Mickey Mouse Funhouse. Happy birthday to Isaiah in Milwaukee. He likes playing with Roblox, going to the park, with his siblings, and he also likes to play on his PlayStation 5. And last, but certainly not least, it is a Super 6 birthday for Giovanni in Sheboygan. He loves to eat chicken wings, ride his bike, and pretend to be a superhero. Today, you are our birthday hero, Giovanni. To find out how to wish your child a very happy 6th birthday right here on Fox 6, just head on over to our website, fox6now.com, or scan that QR code that you see right there on your screen. Lisa, I would say it is a good day to have yourself a birthday.
Oh, absolutely right. We have some clouds, some sunshine still with us for now, but we are going to continue to talk about rain and storms in the forecast, and some could be strong to severe. I'll have that in about 15 seconds.
Call a powerful law firm that demands top dollar from the insurance company.
Cudahy and Abraham got me over $1 million.
Over $700,000.
Over $100,000. Call Cudahy and Abraham. They've collected billions for injured clients.
All right, well, we're continuing to track some showers and thunderstorms moving through central portions of the state to Door County and the UP, and that's getting closer to our neck of the woods. So we do have the potential of round one giving us some activity, but it's this cold front that's continuing to move in our direction where a secondary round of storms could develop behind this one. So let's talk about what's happening right now. Most of the activity is staying off to our north. Can't rule out the chance of maybe some rain making its way into northern portions of Fond du Lac and Sheboygan County as we speak, but we will continue to track some of our northern and western areas for maybe a few showers or thunderstorms as we head through the morning. So definitely going to be a little darker, definitely also going to be a little noisy, waking you up in some of our northern counties today. Nothing is looking at being severe, but thunder and lightning and heavy rain can still be a factor in what is currently happening. We'll have to watch then how the atmosphere recovers, if it can, by the afternoon, because now we've been upgraded to a level 2 risk, so a slight risk for some strong to severe thunderstorms today. Biggest impacts would be damaging winds and large hail, and also the tornado threat. It's low, but it's not completely zero with this event. We have a better wind shear environment for some storms today. Let's take a look at this on Sky Vision Plus. Again, we'll continue to track some of the activity this morning to the mid to late morning hours. Then that should be moving out, and then we watch how much sunshine we see, how much energy starts to continue to come back, because if we have enough of it, that could activate some strong to severe storms popping up from northwest to southwest from about 2 to 3 o'clock. Those could strengthen, especially moving into areas later on this afternoon and tonight that don't see any storms this morning. That will give a bigger threat for some of the stronger storms as we head until 8 o'clock this evening. So this is what we're watching for any football games that may be happening today. There certainly could be some impacts of potential showers and storms moving through if they do continue to get to that stronger status. That'll move out then after 9 o'clock tonight. We will have a calmer forecast starting off Saturday with northerly winds, but a secondary front not looking to have as much of an impact, but it could spark off a few showers and thunderstorms as we head into the afternoon and evening of Saturday before we at least calm things down heading into Sunday. Now, the weekend overall looks to be comfortable, especially Saturday night into Sunday and Monday, where our overall temperatures will be below average in the mid 70s with low dew points as well. We creep the dew points back up with temperatures in the low 80s, and more storms come back into play by Wednesday.
Whoever you are,
wherever life takes you,
whenever you need us,
we're your advocate. Aurora Healthcare.
Fox 6 Wake Up News, Milwaukee's most trusted morning news show.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Fox 6 Morning Kickoff, the very first one at Spothos Field here at South Milwaukee. Look, it ain't a football game without the band. I mean, come on, I'm sitting here with the band director, Ryan, over here, and the drum major, Leah, over here. They're going to show me how to conduct, do some conducting or directing, if you will. I'm going to surrender the microphone, put it down so I can free my hands and try my hand at this. So here goes. All right, I'm watching you all. All right. Roll off. Ready. Play. Okay, well, you know, look, I may not want to give up my day job, but I'm giving it my best shot here. We'll send it over to Cramp in the meantime in the field house. Brother, what do you have going on across the schoolyard?
I love hearing the sound of those drums and the crowd. Obviously, the students are ready to go. The students over here are ready to go for other types of competitions as well. As I'm seeing a rocket robot just go all over the gymnasium floor. Deanna's joining us right now as the mentor of the rocket robotics. You have to be very pleased to see that it's moving.
Super happy.
Very happy.
Super happy. We were literally fixing the electronics this morning, but thankfully I have a great group of kids that figured it out.
I would imagine that robots don't necessarily move on turf all that well either, so you have to have kind of that clean floor, which you do in the gymnasium. By the way, this is a beautiful gymnasium, I have to say that. Just get away. You guys have a great team. Let's first start with who participates when it comes to robotics here at South Milwaukee High School.
So the school district in general has a very wide STEM program. We go all the way from middle school to high school. We start with first Lego League with the Lego robots, the smaller bots, and then they move up to the upper level middle schoolers, which is FTC with our mid-level bot, little 30607 over there.
So those are middle school?
Those are middle schoolers.
Nice.
Yep.
Just like earlier on, I had spoke with the football coach and wrestling coach from 6th grade, and he said that's how they get acclimated with the competition and then, you know, ready for high school. Obviously, you guys do the same thing. I love that. And I also love the fact that if I yell out 2 numbers or 1 number, they're going to respond. That's the case, right?
It is,
so
absolutely.
This is a cheer, basically, that you guys do? 35!
96!
35!
96!
What's 3596?
That is our team number.
Oh my goodness, they are loud.
They know it. They're very proud of it. Between that and our tagline of "It's not rocket science, it's
rocket robotics."
One more time. It's not rocket science. It's
rocket robotics.
That's and you have your own rocket mascot too, because we couldn't get the rocket mascot in 2 places at once. What's that mascot's name?
So that's Reggie.
Okay.
He's a little handcrafted. We're very arts and crafts
You're
around
very
here.
handy. You're engineers, and no matter if it's with felt or robotics, you guys are making it happen. What is that thing with the footballs?
So that is our disc bot. We partnered with our local company Ace Time, and they were kind enough to give us the cage there. So that is a bot that we use for special events or parades.
Oh my goodness.
We drive it around, and normally we have people throw the discs in there on the parade route and they win prizes. Today, however, we have adapted it for football.
And you guys have won some awards. Talk about those.
Yes.
I see them on the table.
So, you know, we're a small and scrappy team. Do we win first place? No, but what we do win on are vibes. We have great vibes. We have positive kids. The kids make really good bonds throughout the community. When we're in playoffs, the top teams pick alliances, and we like to call ourselves the vibe pick.
Okay.
So we bring the good vibes and the positivity. However, this year at the McGuanago Regional, we did, for the first time in school history, place second.
Awesome.
That was a crazy big deal for us. We were super proud. First medal that we've ever brought back to the school.
Well, I'll tell you what, there's many more medals to come here, and it's not just football that's making it happen. Clearly, the robotics team, 35 is also making it happen, guys. We're going to come back, and we are going to see if I can actually toss one of those footballs into that robot. Lisa, it's a tall task, but somebody's got to give it a whirl or a throw, literally.
I love that. And, you know, Cramp, I want to see you doing some of that later on today. Well, you know, we have a great day today. It's our Fox 6 Future Forecaster Friday, and I am joined by the fabulous Kirsten here in studio with me. Are you excited to be here?
Yeah.
Did you have to wake up really early to come here too?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. Okay. So I want to learn a little bit about you. What grade are you going to be going into?
7th.
7th grade. Oh my gosh, you're like so close to high school. Can you think about that? That's going to be before you even know it. Do you have any cool teachers, friends, or family that you want to give a shout out to since you're on TV and you're going to be super famous now going to school?
All my family.
All your family? You don't have a favorite one, do you? Just all of them? Okay, so school doesn't start for you yet until when?
September 1st.
September 1st. So you still got a little bit left in summer to enjoy. And it sounds like you had a really fun summer already. What did you do?
I went to Arizona for a month, and then I went to summer camp.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so Arizona for a month, and that was to see family, right?
Yes.
Perfect. Now, Arizona's obviously not as humid as here, but it was still hot. And we'll talk more about those temps coming up for Arizona. And what kind of camp did you do?
Camp to Summers. It's like a summer camp for Boy Scouts.
Sweet. And did you do a lot of stuff outdoors? You said you were getting some badges?
Yeah.
Okay. And what do you have to do to get those badges?
You have to do like a bunch of like requirements and stuff.
Okay. Okay. Now, did you have a favorite one?
Communication.
Communications. Well, perfect, because you're going to be communicating today. Well, we're going to take a look at your audition video that I was able to see you months ago. Take a look.
On Sunday, it is snowing. On Monday, there is high winds. On Tuesday, it is sunny. On Wednesday, there is rain. On Thursday, there is more snow. On Friday, there is more sunny, like sun. And on Saturday, there is more rain.
You were in shock to see yourself, right?
Yeah.
Now, does it seem like that long ago?
Yes.
Yes? Well, you are way more grown up now. And we have this green screen behind us, which is kind of cool. Of course, you can see the numbers on the screen, but what's awesome is it really just looks like this. So we can take whatever we want to pop onto the green screen. And I know some of the things you said you like doing, I'm going to let you take it away, was riding a bike. So you can kind of pretend like you're on the beach riding a bike. You also can pretend like you're camping, which is something that I love doing as well, so you could be in the woods. We have a whole bunch of fun stuff we can do, but I'm most excited to hear you talk about the weather. Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, we're going to be in the studio. You can watch her coming up. Stay tuned.
Fox 6 Wake Up News, Milwaukee's most trusted morning news show.
Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Wake Up here on a Friday. Not just any Friday, but our first ever Friday, Kickoff Friday. And this morning we are so excited because we are going live from South Milwaukee High School. This is so exciting. We've got an all-star lineup of our own down there this morning. We've got Rob, we've got Donovan, and we've got Brian Cramp. Guys, this looks like such a good time.
This is an incredible time, Nick. I really wish you were out here. I'm kind of recreating some high school memories here on Spathos Field. In any case, you're going to see dozens of people, probably hundreds in the stands, as they watch South Milwaukee take on their biggest rival here in the community, the Cudahy Packers, at 7 o'clock tonight. This is a rivalry, y'all, that goes back to 1922. We're talking 100 years. Right now, South Milwaukee has been the winner of that rivalry at last check, at least in 2023, when they last played the Packers. But we'll get into that history in a little bit. For now, we're going to check the forecast because we all want some great football weather out here tonight. Rob, what's it looking like?
All right, it is beautiful. Thank you, Donovan. We are here with the cheer squad and the parents, right? The parents. We got the parents. Who do we have here? And tell me who you are and who your kiddo is.
My name is Amy. My son is Bryce. He is number 3 on the football team.
My name is Jen. My son is Nick, and he is a wide receiver.
Sherry Reichert, mom of Evan Reichert. He's a senior. Sarah Nowak. I work at the school, and my son plays cross country, and he's a senior.
All right.
Joy Katska. I also work for South Milwaukee, and my son is a sophomore, Hunter Katska.
All right, thank you so much, parents, because as one myself, I know how much work there is, and doing all of this and being a part of whatever sport that might be, cheer squad, cross country, whatever, it's pick you up and drop you off and pick you up and drop you off and pick you up and drop you off, right? Yes, well, now you just get to sit back and enjoy. Big battle for the hammer tonight. And the forecast for this event, for our live show, has been perfect. We've had some sunshine, but we are tracking some storms to our north and west. Timing will be everything with this. We'll likely get midday, kind of early afternoon round, and maybe a secondary round coming in later on. If that secondary round doesn't time out perfectly, it could delay some game times maybe. We will be watching very closely because there is a slight risk of severe weather. Meteorologist Lisa Michaels will have more on that coming up in just a bit. Temperatures cooperating quite nicely, though, so fingers crossed for the storms to leave the game time alone. Again, we'll have details with Lisa Michaels coming up in just a bit. Let's go catch up with Brian Cramp. What's going on, Cramp?
Hey, I'll tell you what, Rob, a great time over here in the Coliseum because the robotics team is in the house, guys. Thank you. Let's do it one more time. 35.
96.
35.
96.
I'd tell you the excitement's in here as well, and it's great. All because of your leadership, maybe? You're the team lead, right?
Okay, we have a combined leadership of multiple people working in the different sections of the team.
Yeah.
So we have a person who leads our programming, a person who leads the marketing, which I do.
Yeah.
A person who leads our designing of our robot, and then somebody who leads our building.
Okay.
And then we all work together to make sure that our season runs smoothly.
I love that. It's a community effort over here. And then, of course, Venus, you do what?
I do social media management.
Social media management, and I've been following you, and you guys have some active accounts. I appreciate that. Now, are you willing to be a participant in this next contest with me?
Sure.
All right, you want to line it up for me? What's the robot's name, by the way?
The robot's name is Discbot.
Discbot? Now, it looks like a disc golf hole. Am I correct in saying that?
Yes.
Okay.
It was a partnership with a local business, Ace Time. That's right.
And then the goal today is not to throw a disc in there. The goal is to throw a football in there. But to be honest, I have a microphone in my hand, so we might call over the mascot. Here, you take a ball. Liv, you get a ball. Venus, you get a ball. Anybody else want to throw it in here, guys? You're working controllers most of the time, but I think they're going to work to see if they can throw the football in. All right, send Discbot on the way. So go ahead, give it like 5 seconds. Let's see the disc move, the Discbot move a little bit. Go ahead, move it around. There we go. Wow, that thing cooks. Holy cow, is it good? Don't tip it over or anything like that. All right, let's make this difficult. Venus, you go first. Oh, just a bit outside. Now you can watch it, you gauge it. You don't have to toss it right away. Go ahead, fire away if you want it. Whoa, moving it. Are you going to move it like that for me, too? I got a nod. This is not good. Maybe we can get a ball retriever so we can do this a second time. I don't have any talent when it comes to throwing football, but we're going to do our best here. All right. Are you moving it, or are you going to keep it stationary?
I'm going to keep it stationary.
Are you going to try to catch the ball? Hold on a second here. How you have two hands on the controls over here? Can we just move it straight in one direction?
Yeah.
Just give me a fighting chance, will you?
Sure.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Which way are you going to move it?
Probably out.
He's going to move it out. All right. Let's get to move it out here. The robotics team, obviously in competition. You guys won second place last year in a competition. Go ahead. Move it out. I can see. Go. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. There we go. Oh, you moved it just a little much. It was too fast for me to get it. That's why there are quarterbacks on the varsity football team that would probably be able to do that way better than I, guys. I'll tell you what, thank you so much for being here, guys. Thank you for participating, but also have fun tonight.
96.
The robotics team is in the house. Donovan, how are things going on at the field down there? One more try. Give it again.
My man, as you probably expected and predicted, it is going incredibly great out here at South Milwaukee. So we moved from the field up into the stands where we know it's going to be absolutely packed tonight for the game. Real quickly, we've got some young kiddos around here. We've got RJ behind me. You were telling me it's going to be a pretty crazy game tonight. What are you expecting to see, buddy?
I'm expecting to see like a lot of like touchdowns, and then I guarantee there's going to be a lot of people that are just going to be like yelling and like trying to have beef with all of the rest of the opposite teams.
Do you have any chance that you're going to say maybe in the stands tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah? Are they okay to chant right now if you have it? Well, you know what? We'll do that in commercial break. You got to teach me some of the chants. But in the meantime, we're going to have a little bit of a flashback Friday, if you will. So back in the day, in the early 90s, our TVV spotlighted with our TV6 Team of the Week, the girls basketball team here at South Milwaukee. And we've got to check out and support them as well. It's kind of a neat thing to see TVV all those years ago. Let's see how his report was way back when.
At South Milwaukee High School, winning is an old habit, even though this year's Rockets are a young group.
Got four freshmen, sophomores playing in probably my first 6-7 positions. So we're going to struggle a little bit at the beginning of the season, but they got some talent. We can score some points, with our running game.
They sure did over the weekend. Saturday, South Milwaukee beat Racine Case 71-37. Only one girls team in the state scored more points that evening. Freshman JoJo Brunner had 17 to lead the way.
We all played good, and everybody played good defense, and we passed the ball a lot, and we all shot really good. I got a lot of shots.
The young Rockets have a lot of talent, but they are young Rockets.
All right, defensive drill. We don't need to explain.
Volcone has 13 years of coaching experience to help. Shannon Malik, 3 years of playing experience.
This is my 4th year in varsity, so I was captain last year also, so I know pretty much what he's doing and what I'm doing and try and help out.
And so we rocket into the winter sports season with a group of high-scoring girls, the South Milwaukee Rockets, the team of the week. Tim Van Vorn, TV6 Sports.
Listen, how about that? Y'all see TVV all those years ago? He looks the exact same. So whatever fountain of youth he's drinking from, I want some of that myself. Okay, look, I'm holding the trophy, you guys, from way back in 1994. Fun fact, I was born in 93, so this was, I was 1 year old when this happened. In any case, it says TV6 Team of the Week. I'm looking at the plaque here. South Milwaukee High School girls basketball, December 6th of 1994. Yes, the athletic director, by the way, is the one who put this in the trophy case where it belongs, and he brought it back out. We had to do a flashback Friday to this, spotlighting the girls basketball team in our very own TVV all those years ago. But how cool is this, Lisa?
Cool, Donovan. You know what? That trophy was around when we were babies, and it wasn't even here when we had our FOX 6 future forecaster around. But Kirsten's here in studio. It is a great day. Are you ready to give the forecast?
Yes.
Heck yeah, we're ready. She's going to be taking off the stage, telling you everything you need to know about the weather coming up after the break. Well, we're talking about a great forecast for the morning. Some sunshine with clouds building in, and we will see a little more cloud cover at times today, especially when we could be watching for the chance of some strong to severe storms this afternoon and tonight. The update from last night is we are officially under a slight risk now for all of our counties. And if some of the storms do develop and they become strong or severe, we'd have to watch for damaging winds, large hail, and that tornado threat is low, but it's not completely zero. So we have someone very special in studio today who's a little more of an expert. We're going to bring you in, Kirsten, and she's going to give us the full forecast. So what are we expecting right now?
It looks like there's going to be some storms by the Dells.
There we go. And we're still seeing those storms going up to Green Bay, too. So maybe not the best day for anyone playing football or sports outside, right?
Ooh.
I know. Okay, we're going to zoom out here, and I'm going to move out of the way and let you take the stage. What do we got going on?
It looks like there's going to be some highs and lows. And then here in Milwaukee, it's going to be 64, and down there in Phoenix, it's going to be 91. It's kind of hot. It's going to be 64 and partly cloudy. The wind is going to be 0. Woohoo. It's gonna, and then it's also going to feel like 64. Today there's going to be a chance of rain and storms, and it's going to be 79. Tonight it's going to be isolated storms, partly cloudy, and 62. Tomorrow it's going to be partly sunny and 79.
Perfect. There we go. How did that feel?
Okay.
I mean, you've been so relaxed doing the weather, even from your audition to every aspect of you being on camera today. Are you nervous at all?
Kind of.
Kind of? Okay.
I'm a theater kid, so I'm used to this.
That's exactly why. That's why you're a pro at this. Okay, we're going to walk around this way. We're going to make our way to the desk where you're going to get to see what it's like to be a full anchor, because this is where
Kirsten,
the anchor
step on up here.
To the middle seat.
Be careful, this chair is on wheels.
Yes, it will slide.
Oh, I like your necklace.
There we go.
Okay, it's for Kirsten, yeah?
Yes.
Well, welcome to the desk here. It's wonderful to have you. You did such a great job.
Thank you.
How did that feel up there?
It felt okay.
It felt okay?
Yeah.
Was it, I'm always curious to see, how did it compare to what you see on TV? Because I know you're a loyal viewer.
Yeah, it looks easy on TV.
Okay.
It's more nerve-wracking when you're actually doing it.
I get that. That makes a lot of sense, because everything's like different with the green screen, right?
Now, when you do theater too, though, are you on a stage when you do that? And I love that you told me theater's a sport. It is a sport.
It's a sport. I like that.
So this is kind of like almost doing theater, right? A play or anything else. So that's why you're not as nervous as some
She's
kids
performing.
maybe. Exactly.
And you were wonderful. So I understand school gets underway here in a couple weeks. What's your favorite subject in school and why?
Science.
Dang right it is.
Perfect for being a future forecaster. What do you think it is about science that you like so much?
I like the experiments that you do.
Oh, yeah. And it applies to real life, right?
It does.
Learning about physics and all that stuff. Awesome. Yeah. Good for you.
And you're never going to believe the amount of pets she has. It is the coolest thing in the world. So tell us what pets you have and what are their names.
I have two dogs.
Their names are?
Cookie and Coda.
Cookie. And what kind of dogs are they?
One's a collie and one's like a mixed breed.
Oh, beautiful.
I love it.
I have a cat named AJ.
Amazing. Okay, so we're at 3 right now. Got it.
And then I have 2 guinea pigs.
Guinea pigs! Oh, what are their names?
Cupcake and Sprinkle.
Cupcake.
I love it.
They're so cute. Okay.
And we're going to be on the hunt for another cat to maybe bring into the family. So we just got to find the right one that gets along with the mix.
I want a deaf cat because the cat we have is blind.
Oh, they can help each other out.
Great. I love that. Well, this is perfect. Well, you know what? We have had you do a lot today. We have had you go in front of the green screen, tell us a little bit about yourself, and we're going to want you to tell us one more thing. Is who do you have with us today?
Oh, yeah.
Who came with you? You didn't just come by
yourself,
yourself,
You have some chauffeurs over there, I think.
I have my mom and dad.
Oh, all right, there they are, waving
morning,
in the
Mom and
studio.
Dad. Thanks for coming. This is great. All right, so before we go, we have one last assignment for you.
Okay.
Do you think you can look at this prompter here, the guy with the baseball bat is pointing to? That's number 6. And can you read what's on your screen there for us to send us to break?
I'm Kirsten, your FOX6 future forecaster. Thanks for watching.
Give us a wave.
Fox 6 Wake Up News, Milwaukee's most trusted morning news
Here we
show.
go. All right, we are live this morning, and we have been all morning for the first of its kind Wake Up inaugural episode of the Kickoff, the Morning Kickoff. It's been so much fun. The weather has cooperated. The kids have been spectacular. Got the band, the cheerleaders, the dance squad. You got the whole 9 yards. But now we're going to see what kind of skills we can actually muster here. So this is our punt, pass, kick game that we're going to play. And we've got one team representing
Team Long over here.
One team representing Team Cramp. So what's your team name?
So we're going to be Team Long Ballers, and if I can take this opportunity, my man, can I introduce my team members?
Of course you can.
Okay, really quickly. Well, follow me here. This is Bryce right here. He's on the team. This is Gabe right here as well. You guys can come on up with me, share the spotlight. And this is Lila. All right, we'll wait and see who's going to do what. Don't want to spoil it all for you, but let me tell you what, my team is solid. I've got faith. I've got trust in them.
They're already talking some hype here. Cramp, what do you got? What's your team name?
You got Reggie's Rockets over here because this is a late-minute addition to the robotics team. But
I love it.
As well, that costume over there. We got Marvin. Marvin's doing his as well as track, and Samaya over here at theater as well as track, and they're ready to rock, guys. I don't know if this. What do you get a helmet if you win this competition?
You know what? I think we'll start with the helmet here and certainly bragging rights.
That's right. All right, so let's get down to it. Who's going to start with the punt? Right,
we'll
it is
let your
punt,
team
pass,
start.
Kick.
He's got the football.
Reggie the Rocket with the punt.
Get to start from a certain line, right? So Reggie.
Yes.
Hard out as possible, and whoever has the longest punt will be victorious in the event. So you got your time.
So for
Go
Team
ahead.
Cramp, we got Reggie Rocket. It's a good kick.
Here we go.
It's low, but it's got a good roll. It's got a good roll. It's got a little end-over-end action. All right, yeah. Just a little bit short, I think, of
and
the
then we've got
center line there. All right, so who we got up for Team Long?
Rob, we've got Gabe here, who's going to be our punter for Team Long.
All right, here we go.
All right, Gabe,
you know the
do your thing,
rules.
baby.
You can run it up to there and give it a good punt. Let's see, here we go. And it's up, and it's always rotating. But it's a good bounce.
There we go.
A little short, little short.
There we go.
Little short. All right, so round one goes to Team Cramp. All right, now we're doing the pass now. We got to do it in order. Punt,
all right,
pass,
Samaya was the one that wanted to be the quarterback in this instance.
Okay.
So she's got quite the arm, Rob.
Got a good cannon there for
we need the football.
We just need a football.
Here.
You know,
Somebody's going to have to run those footballs back to us to get the pass going.
We've got a gentleman getting the football, so he's helping us out here.
Yeah. So the idea with the pass then will be to see if your designated quarterback can complete the longer pass, right?
Right, the longest pass.
All right, so this is your team. So again, introduce us to your quarterback.
All right, this is Samaya. Samaya runs
Samaya's
track.
here.
She's very talented. She's also in theater as well. Samaya, we didn't practice this at all. I know you have confidence. You just fire it out there, girl. Okay, you can go all the way up to that line. All right.
And you're not going to try to catch it, Brian?
No, I'm not going to try to catch it.
So this is
all she's got to do is just throw it. Launch it. Launch it. Launch it. Launch it. There we go.
Yes, great.
There it is.
Oh,
It skips out there. Nice throw.
That was a
it went
really good
backwards
throw.
a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4.
She had a good spiral going on that.
I'll tell you what,
Who's
that
up
was
for
like
Team
20
Long?
yards.
We've got Lila here, Rob.
Good throw.
Lila.
Nice.
You got
You
this,
ready,
Lila.
Uh-oh.
She's got
Looks
this.
like she's got a cannon on her.
I believe Lila is a
Like,
volleyball.
oh, no,
there
there
you
it
go.
goes. Oh, she got a lucky
There we go,
ball.
Lila.
She got the bounce.
Lila.
There we go.
I think we got a win here.
Team Long.
Give me
We're
some.
gonna go
Give me
for the
some.
win
There
for
we
Team
go.
Long. Lila, who is a volleyball player, right?
Yes.
Yeah, she's on the volleyball team. So now we got the kick. We got to get down to the kick. Team Long, you are going to take this first.
Are we taking this first?
You got your kicker?
This is Bryce right here.
Bryce is the kicker?
He's definitely going to make us look good.
All right. Now, usually a kicker on a football team is the smallest guy, but he's the biggest guy on your team.
So you know he's not the kicker on the football team tonight, huh?
All right, let's see what you can do, sir.
We're going to hold the ball for him.
Okay, you're
right,
going to hold
man.
the ball.
Get it right up to
You're
that
going to be
line.
our set there.
Fire
Put it
away,
right up to the secondary line there. And we'll just see what kind of a kick we can get. Clearly he's not going to make it through the uprights down at the other end of the field, although maybe I shouldn't underestimate him. We got a nice set there. Laces are out, and oh! Now that's a good kick right
He got a good roll. He got a good roll.
We just need to get that other football.
Keep it low and long.
That's a good roll right there. All right, Team Cramp.
Here we go, Marvy.
Who do we got, Team Cramp?
Marvy's going to kick it. We got Reggie, a.k.a. Ben, who's going to hold the ball. These guys didn't practice, Rob.
All right, come on.
Fire away, Marvy.
Laces out. Here we go.
Get going.
Oh, it's a little.
Oh, no.
So that goes to Team Long Ballers. 2 out of 3 for Team Long, and I believe the first ever helmet award for the punt, pass, and kick competition goes to the Long Ballers. Yes, sir. A well-fought competition for sure. Style points for Team Cramp, though, all blinged out over there. We got to give them credit for that. And we've got the cheer squad over there as well, and I think they're going to take us out.
With stories that matter to you, this is Fox 6 Wake Up News.
Good morning. Good morning. Happy Friday, everybody. Welcome back to Fox 6 Wake Up. Today is a very special day because high school football season is officially underway. And at South Milwaukee, their first game is a classic rivalry. This one going back more than 100 years. And nobody knows that better than our all-star lineup this morning. We've got Donovan Long, Rob Haswell, and Brian Cramp all there live this morning as the Rockets are getting ready for the battle for the hammer against Cudahy. You guys showed us this hammer earlier. I mean, I get why they're fighting over it. It's really cool.
Oh, Nicola, it's so historic. I mean, this hammer is really going to set the tone for days and weeks and months to come. Yeah, these guys here in South Milwaukee are waiting to see if they can battle it out with a W, by the way, against their hugest rival that dates back to 1922, the Cudahy Packers. That game is set for 7 o'clock tonight, but we've got to get some good football weather, right? Who better than to ask than our guy, Rob Haswell. Rob, please tell us some good news, my man.
Oh, I have some fantastic morning news and then not so much weather-wise for later on today. We'll get to that in a second. First of all, I've got the brass section here. Sir, what's your name?
My name's Gohan.
And what do you play?
I play the sousaphone.
Now, a lot of folks would call this a tuba, but it's not.
Yeah.
It's similar, though, right?
Yeah.
Similar range there, for sure. Can you guys give me just like a few little notes here just to kind of show off the brass thing?
Just do what we were doing in the bedroom.
Whatever you got in the little warm up in the band room here. You literally got like 12 seconds. Go.
1, 2, right.
Excellent. You guys sound so good. And you are a marching band, so I'm going to have you march off in that direction so that we can talk to the cheerleaders. And we're marching. We're marching. Oh, good. All right. So cheerleaders, you guys are going to give us a full-on cheer here, and then we're going to go into the weather. I'm going to get out of the way because you guys know what you're doing, and I certainly do not. Go for it, cheer squad.
1, 2. R-O, come on, C-K, yell at E-T, come on, S, go Rockets, R-O, come on, C-K, come on, E-T, yell at S, go Rockets, R-O, come on, C-K, louder, E-T, come on, S, go Rockets.
Woo! All right. All right, there you go. Let's go, Rockets. Let's go weather, too. It is a beautiful morning. We have a perfect start to our day today for this event. However, things are going to start to pivot a little bit as we go through the later day and into the evening, and that's where we're really going to be focusing when it comes around to game time. It is a very comfortable but somewhat muggy morning now, and that dew point and temperature are going to come up throughout the day today ahead of this advancing cold front. That's already generating some storms this morning up into parts of Fond du Lac, Dodge, Sheboygan, Manitowoc County, and that's going to drop through. But then the question becomes, will there be another round? And we could see some strong to severe storms later today. Meteorologist Lisa Michaels will have more on that. Of course, very important kickoff forecast for later on today. Right now, though, it's back over to Donovan as we go about 10 yards that way.
Hey, have fun, my man. Okay, so look, the Rocket you're about to meet could be the next Olympian, Sha'Carri Richardson. I mean, after all, they both are like lightning. All right, folks, you should be seeing Sha'Carri Richardson right here on the screen. She is an absolute beast on the track and field. Her resume is incredible. She is a rising senior here at South Milwaukee. She says most people are actually surprised to learn she's only started running just 3 years ago. Since then, though, Williams says she's broken records nearly every year since she started. The 100 and 200 meter dash, we got to mention, are her jam, y'all. She holds a record for the outdoor 100 meter dash, the indoor 200 meter dash, the indoor 60 meter dash, and the indoor 55 meter dash. Talk about an incredible resume there. And that's just only a few of her accomplishments.
This past season was really surprising for me because we held sectionals here and I broke our stadium record as well. So I hold that for the 100 meter. I'm very grateful that I've been able to do this and that I am now going to be a staple in South Milwaukee track and field. I'm just really grateful.
Well, as she approaches her senior year, she says she's looking forward to continuing her career here as a two-sport athlete, as you see on your screen. She also plays volleyball, y'all. She is a double threat here at South Milwaukee High School, and a beast, nevertheless, on both the volleyball court and the track and field here at South Milwaukee as well. Let's talk what's next for her. She says she definitely plans to go to college. Not sure where she wants to go just yet, but we can tell you that she plans to continue her running career and her post-secondary education. So this is absolutely incredible to see young people just like her making an impact, making a dent, and certainly making a legacy for herself at this high school. All righty, folks. Now we got to go back to some football here, talking about the rivalry that dates back to 1922. We're talking 100 years. Look at your screen for this information, folks. So this game here at 7 o'clock that you're going to see at South Milwaukee is actually going to be a huge one. The last time we know they met was in 2023, where South Milwaukee defeated the Cudahy Packers 44-8. We do know that they're playing for the Hammer, which is like this moving trophy that goes back and forth between schools. Tonight we're going to see if South Milwaukee can retain that trophy, hold on to it with all their might, or if they're going to have to surrender it to the Cudahy Packers, which hopefully, as they would put it, they don't want to do that. So they're coming for blood, on both sides. A lot of heavy hitters on the football team that I've seen here at South Milwaukee, so we're just going to have to wait to see how this plays out. But the athletic director here, who's been such an amazing person to work with to help us bring this incredible first show for us to fruition, is right here. My man, tell me, what does this this mean for you to be here this morning as we get everybody hyped up, as we prepare to hopefully see a win for you guys tonight, Ante?
Oh, this has been great to work with you guys. This means everything to be able to start off our school year or leading into the school year with such an amazing event like this, where we can bring in theater, robotics, marching band, cheer, POMs, all of the groups, not just football, and all the sports. We've had representatives from every one of our groups, every one of our sports. It's all about the entire school and how great this place is. It's just wonderful to you guys gave us an avenue to be able to showcase our fantastic kids and staff. This is just wonderful.
The pleasure is certainly ours, man. We're really appreciative of what you've done for us, you and your staff. Tell me how meaningful is tonight for you. You've been at this school for years. You've seen so many students come and go, and you've certainly seen this rivalry come to fruition every year. It has been able to do so. How meaningful is tonight?
It's fantastic. It's a great rivalry. The kids do it well and do it right. Coaches, everybody, it's done how you want a rivalry to be, and it's great having the hammer because it's a fun thing. You see in colleges all the time. It's nice to have that rivalry trophy, and it just means a lot to be able to play crosstown rivals, or just right across the road. It's a great thing that we were able to bring back because we switched conferences, but the history going back to 1922. It's one of the 10 longest running rivalries, most games played in the state of Wisconsin. So it's just a great, tonight's going to be a wonderful atmosphere.
That is super profound. Ante, thank you, the athletic director here. And certainly more than that, you wear more hats than just that title around here. So we appreciate you, my man.
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely. All right, we're going to switch gears to the superintendent, Deirdre. You've been here all morning as well, helping us hype up your students, your staff. What does this night incoming mean for you?
It means the world to us because this community of South Milwaukee comes together for all kinds of things around here, including the field that we're standing on. So a number of years ago, we had a community group who said we want better for our students in our community because we're out there every Friday night. And they raised a third of the funds to build the field that we're standing on right now to be able to make sure that this community has a place of pride to come to because it's a long-standing tradition for us. So our rivalry against our neighbors in Cudahy is one that we cherish and one where we get to take home the hammer tonight. We're just going to say that prediction right now, but it really means a ton. As you saw today, our kids are out in droves, our families are out in droves. People are going to be watching this all over the place because it really means something to this community, how we all come together around making sure that our kids have everything that they need and they get to have those high-level experiences here in our schools.
Peel back the curtain for me. So what's like a typical Friday during game day like through the hallways, in the classrooms, at the administration building? What does that energy look like?
Yeah, you'll see a ton of people walking through our hallways in uniforms and racket gear and all talking about how who's coming when and who's doing what. And we have alumni. We have a ton of our retired teachers out here even to this morning. We're going to be at the game tonight watching. The energy is always super high. A little quieter today because we're not yet back in school. But even today, the number of people who are excited about having you guys out here and being able to show off what really means something here in South Milwaukee meant the world. So you'll see all kinds of hype, especially as we've grown our cheer programs and our POMs, and you'll see our robotics teams at the game showing off what they do as well. All of those things bring us all together here every Friday night when we're home.
And it's been so great just from an outsider perspective to see the intersection of like volleyball, track, cross country, and football all come together and really rally around something that's so special to this community. What does that say about the kind of students that you've been trusted to lead?
I'm honored every day that these are the community I get to serve in and the students that I get to lead. And it says a ton because one of our missions here in the School District of South Milwaukee is to make sure our kids have a really well-rounded experience. And we know that kids that are involved in clubs and activities, they do better in school and they do better in life. So we're constantly looking to expand anything kids are interested in to make sure they feel those same connections to school that your quarterback does, that the head of your cheer team does. We want that for every single student in our schools. So the way that we've been able to expand programming, and much credit to Ante for many, many years of doing that work, so that every student has something where they can put on a uniform or a point of pride for us, it matters.
I love that. Well said. All right, well, and to that end, we want to send it back to the band, the glorious band behind us, who's going to take it away as they continue hyping us up for what's going to be an incredible night here under the lights starting at 7 o'clock. Take it away, guys.
Fox 6 Wake Up News, Milwaukee's most trusted morning news show.
Good morning, good morning. Taking a live look far above South Milwaukee High School. We've got our drone pilot on the scene this morning. Guys, school hasn't even started yet, and look at all of those kids who came out for our Friday kickoff. We are so grateful to them. We know that getting a high schooler out of bed at 5 a.m. on a Friday is tough just about any time of year, but it's especially hard on a Friday over the summer months. So thank you to all who came out for this. It has been such a fun and vibrant morning because of you. Okay, let's turn now to some of our other top stories this morning, shall we? A huge fire breaks out at the future West Allis, West Milwaukee Department of Public Works building. Okay, so it's located at 53rd and Burnham. The fire started on the roof, but quickly grew from there. Firefighters had to call in extra crews to get everything under control. Now, this building was set to open in October, but now that likely will not happen. Brookfield police releasing the photo of a suspect wanted in a bank robbery. Take a look closely here. They say that he was last seen in a black four-door sedan with no license plate. The robbery happened at around 2:30 yesterday afternoon at the North Shore Bank on Capitol Drive. If you have any information about where this guy might be or who he is, call Brookfield Police. Well, another foodborne illness to tell you about this morning that's spreading in Wisconsin. This one is from alfalfa sprouts. Health officials say that they're linked to E. coli and Salmonella cases. DHS says that there are 17 confirmed cases so far in our state, including one person who had to go to the hospital because they got so sick from it. So good news that we can use here.
It makes me sad. I love eating those.
You do?
I haven't eaten them recently, so I think I'm in the clear, but
might want to give it some time too.
I know.
I feel like this summer there's been a lot going on with.
Oh my
it's
gosh,
like jalapenos.
Yes. Yeah.
We got
Blueberries are a thing now. I've been hearing in other states. So
well, the weather is not something to worry about today.
No, at least not for the morning. Now, most of the storms we were tracking in rain. This is a live shot from Oshkosh, and yes, Oshkosh has been dealing with more of the heavier activity, while we have the opposite: sunshine, some blue skies here in Milwaukee, with adding in a little bit of clouds to the mix too. What we are going to be watching for as we head through the day is the potential of this round to impact portions of southeast Wisconsin, and another potential round could be developing closer to the front. But there are several things that are going to determine what's going to happen today, and it all is going to be based off of what round number one does. Now, we often get these setups, right, where we have two possible rounds. If the morning round takes up all the energy and we don't have enough destabilization in the afternoon for the atmosphere to recover, then we're likely not going to see storms. But we are going to talk about worst case scenario here, because we are only having some of the impacts of thunderstorms moving from Fond du Lac into areas just north of Beaver Dam. And it looks like most of the impacts could stay further north with round number one. If that's the case, and we do get more storms later on this afternoon, then we'd have to watch for round number two, which could have a greater impact across all of southeast Wisconsin. The change from last night, well, we are now under a slight risk instead of a marginal risk for some strong to severe storms. The impacts and overall hazards would be damaging winds and large hail, and the tornado threat is low, but it's not zero. There's going to be a little more wind direction that could change today as we move up in the atmosphere. That could spark some of those storms to rotate. So let's take a look at Sky Vision Plus. Again, each model shows something a little different. We could have a few more of those showers and thunderstorms brushing in our northern counties until the lunch hour, and then we have to see how the atmosphere recovers. It is very possible, especially for some of our southern counties, we have to see if a couple more storms could gain strength in an untapped atmosphere, and that could bring some active storms by the afternoon into the early evening. So we're really going to watch from that 2-3 o'clock time frame until about 8 o'clock tonight, where some of those storms could get out of hand. Now, again, if we see more storms this morning, we see more lingering cloud cover, less sunshine, this may not happen. And that means weather may be a little bit better for football games tonight. So again, just stay tuned with your Fox 6 weather experts. We'll be tracking this closely. Temperatures also warming up. We're out of the 50s, low mid 60s, and even 67 degrees already in Milwaukee. Thanks to that sunshine, our temperatures warming a little more so for our southern counties. We should end up in the upper 70s to low 80s today, and could be a little bit cooler further north. But that being said, still going to be a nice weekend ahead with a better chance of some cooler temperatures by the weekend. There's an isolated chance of a shower or storm on Saturday afternoon and evening, but overall not looking to be bad as we head into Sunday and Monday before more storms could arrive by next Wednesday.
Our homes hold the story of our lives. And Renewal by Andersen Windows? They're built to be there with you through every chapter. They treasure the small moments, the ups and downs life gives us. They're there through it all. Start your next chapter with windows that last.
Fox 6 Wake Up News, Milwaukee's most trusted morning news show.
Hey, morning, Tim Van Vornigan. We're talking South Milwaukee and Cudahy athletes over the years. Basketball, these guys became pros. Kurt Nymphius and Trey McKinney from South Milwaukee. These guys became NFL players. John Navarre, Lamar Gordon on the football side of things, and a recent national champion baseball player from pitcher Nate Snead, South Milwaukee. He's now in professional ball.
Welcome back, everybody, to our first ever Fox 6 Morning Kickoff. By now, you've met the incredible football team, the cheerleaders, the band, but we got to talk about this right here, kind of symbolic of what we're expecting to see tonight, you guys.
Yeah, Ante, tell us about who designed these things in really a short amount of time.
Yeah, I asked one of our high school art teachers, who's fantastic, can you find a student who can do this? She contacted a 2025 Art Honors alum of ours, Vincent Jensen, and he and she started working on it. We added in another one of our alumni teachers and artists. They finished it off last night. Spectacular job. Took about 25 hours. It was wonderful. These mascot heads turned out spectacularly, and this is what game day is known for. This is going to be an awesome way to finish off the show.
Wonderful. All right, we want to bring in Coach Gillespie in the Basketball Hall of Fame. Yes, in the Football Hall of Fame as well. A man who needs no introduction here. Brother, okay, what does this night mean to you? You're also going to select who's going to win. You've got a big task here.
Well, there's a lot of history between the two cities, and I'm really proud to be a part of this. But it's really about these students and starting off the school year in a proper way.
Wonderful. All right, my man. This is the final main event. You select. Who's it going to?
Anybody that knows me knows that this won't be a hard choice, so I'll just go right over here where I belong.
There we go. There it is, folks. Coach Gillespie selecting what he thinks is going to be the right choice, who's going to win the game. This is very symbolic of what's going to be a very historic game. This rivalry that dates back to 1922, 100 years, guys. That's how much is on the line at South Milwaukee. Thank you so much for joining us. Happy Friday. We love you. We'll see you on Monday.